welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Today is May 16th. It's a Friday, and I just woke my kitty cat up. I didn't close the drapes because she was sleeping there, but she's awake now and yawning. Um, this is WIP weekend number 158. I hope you all have had a wonderful week. I've had a great week, and I did a few things, not much, but it was a really nice week. On Monday, I played baseball. We lost by 1 run, but we still had a great after party. We go to one of the women's houses. We bring our own cocktails if we want, and she puts on a little food spread for us. And we chit and chat, and I didn't get home till 10:30, and I'm normally in bed by 10:30, so I was tired. Tuesday, it was a rainy, gloomy day, and you know what? I took a nap, and I took it with my mom's memory blanket, so that was so nice. Got a little kitty cat that probably wants to be on my lap right now. Are you coming? Come here. No, I don't think so today. She's just woken up. I woke her up because I started speaking. As soon as I start speaking, she's around me. Wednesday, I went to my yoga class, which I find so relaxing, and it just takes all the bad energy out of me. And it's kind of like the start of my week. So Wednesday, it's so nice just to go to yoga, relax, stretch my body out, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to take a break for the summertime and then start up again in the fall because baseball is a lot of my summer. Yesterday I just did some house cleaning and, typical things around the house, nothing exciting. Today I'm making my video. And Saturday, my husband and I have to drive north of Toronto. He's got to take his car in. His check engine light came on. So we'll be taking the car in, and it's about 10-15 minutes away from Lovely Knitting Yarn, the yarn store that I went to with Kathy from Yarn with Heart. So I said, okay, I'll follow you up there if we can stop into the yarn store. So of course he said yes. I would have taken him no matter what. And it's the long weekend here. We have a long weekend in May. A lot of us just call it the May 2-4 weekend, but it is Victoria Day. And it was created, this holiday, and I'm looking at my notes because I'll forget, in 1845, and it's in honor of Queen Victoria, who was known as the Mother of Confederation. So we celebrate that every around the May 2-4 weekend, and that's why it's always called May 2-4. It's actually the weekend before May 25th. So Canadians have a nice long weekend, and it's our, let's say, unofficial step into summer. And as Canadians in Southern Ontario, we know never to plant anything before the May 2-4 weekend because there's always a risk of frost, and there's always a risk of frost afterwards too. But that's our unofficial time to start planting and get ready for summer. So the long weekend, I think Amanda, Aaron, and Paige are going to be coming over. Amanda has a baseball game Monday night. So we're going to do a barbecue lunch. I'm going to just do some chicken and potatoes on the barbecue and a salad. And we'll probably have that around like 3 o'clock, late lunch, early dinner, so Amanda can go off and play her baseball game. We'll probably end up going there too. And we do have fireworks, so I'm sure there'll be fireworks somewhere. So that's our plans for the weekend. A little bit busy, but you can see the sun is coming out and in, and now it's gotten a little darker. The clouds are there, so it's better for filming. We're planning to have no rain. Usually it rains this weekend, but hopefully it won't. And looking forward to the long weekend. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Oh, I forgot. Last weekend was Mother's Day weekend. I had such a great time with Paige and Amanda. We went to Ottawa Street, which is walking distance from my daughter's house in Hamilton. And we went to a pottery class. I've got a couple pictures here. And it was also a food festival where they closed off the street and they had all food trucks lining the middle of the street. So I didn't take a picture of the food we got, but I did take a picture of the drink that we got. And it's not cheap, but we had a fun time. we had for lunch that day. It was a baked potato, and what they do is they spiral it and put it on a great big skewer, deep fry it, and then we had it loaded with cheese and bacon and onions and sour cream. Oh, it was delicious. So good. I wish I forgot to take a picture of that, but we had such a good time. It was a wonderful Mother's Day gift from my daughter. So we have to go back in another week and a bit and paint it, and then it's got to be fired. So I probably won't get it for another month, but we had so much fun. My daughter joined a membership, so it was a fabulous price. It was a grand opening there on Ottawa Street. I believe it's a franchise, but they had a membership for like $49. So if the project is $25 a person, the first person pays 25, and then she gets up to three people to come in. It's only $10. So I said, Amanda, do this, and instead of giving, a little doll to somebody for a birthday present, take the girl and Paige and you and come here, and that would be a great birthday present for someone. So she joined the membership, and she's definitely going to be doing that. I think it's a great idea. Something to remember birthdays by and have fun at the same time. And then on Mother's Day, Colin and I were out in the backyard early in the morning. We brought out the furniture, cleaned it all and everything. So we're getting ready for summer. And then my son came over and we had fried chicken because it is a tradition in our household to have fried chicken on Mother's Day. We didn't have KFC, but we had some really good fried chicken. So I had a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you had a great Mother's Day also. The sun's come up again, so I'm getting washed out. I'm just going to turn my light down a bit and see if that helps. Helps a little bit, but I can't control the light. So that was my Mother's Day weekend. And so it was a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to the long weekend now. So let's start with my finished items. My first one is paint by number. And I found the little pictures that go with it, these little pictures here, and I'll pop it up in the corner. And so I got the first one done. I think they're beautiful. They're smaller than I normally do, and they go by fast. And I just love painting these with like the stained glass effect behind it. So I'm really enjoying doing these paintings. So I do these in the morning and watch my true crime shows and my crochet shows. So that was my first finished item. And my second finished item, my bra strap's falling down, sorry about that, is the beach bag I made for my daughter. It is huge. I did it a little bit bigger than what the picture that my daughter sent me on Instagram. She sent me a screenshot. So I made these 12 rounds and sewed them up together, and then did some single crochets and made a nice handle. And my daughter is so excited. I'll put a picture up here so you can see it. So it is fabulous. And I have a whole basket here of yarn. So this was donated to me from the senior center. And then I have most of the, this is a Bernat. So I got that for one of the rows. And then these were all dollar store. I'm trying to look for a label. Yeah, it's just called Crafts Easy Knit. And they were all dollar store yarns. And I thought I'd go through a lot, but I haven't. I've still got quite a bit of yarn. I've got 2 more baskets of cotton yarn up there. So I think I might make myself one. Just when we go to somebody's for a pool, throw a towel in there, and off we go. So I did that. I started, let me see, when did I start this? I started this May 6th and finished it May 11th. And it is huge. And I love all the colors in it. I'll just turn it. I just grabbed what I could grab. No two are the same. And it is perfect for what she wanted. I hadn't sewn in my ends or anything. She wanted to take it home. I said, no, 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 I'm going to show it on my video, sew in the ends for you. And I think I got them all. So I'm really pleased how this turned out. Yeah, she'll be able to fit, there's the three of them. She'll be able to fit 3 towels in here when they go to the beach, when they're camping, and shake it out basically to get the sand out. So I love the way the colors look. I'm so surprised for such cheap a dollar store cotton yarn. It turned out so pretty. So that's it. The colors aren't coming up because that is my favorite, the green color, the spring green. But there we go. And I just love it. So I'm so happy she asked me to make it for her. So that's another project completed. And that's it that I made, that I completed this week. And let me show you my WIPs now. So the first one is another paint by number. And I will put this up in the corner for you. And I've started it, and I went over this morning all the yellowy orange colors because the number was showing through, so I just put another coat of paint over top, and I think it got most of it fairly well. I'm going to wait till I finish, and then if I can see numbers, I'll go over it again. So I started working on this one, and I just love working on these flowers. Did that. And then my socks, I got another 10 rounds on the leg, so it'll go that way on both these socks here. So I've gotten 10, 20, 30, 34, 35 rounds on each of these socks, and I love the sparkle in it. I'm hoping you can see it. It's a beautiful sock yarn, and I got it at my local yarn store, and it was very expensive. I don't know about you, but I don't like stores that don't put prices on things. So, you know, basically I knew I was going to buy something because it was a local yarn store, but I didn't think these sock yarns would be $22 a ball. So surprised about the price. So this is why I'm happy that I'm going to go see lovely knitting store again. That way I can get some sock yarns. But this is a Signature Sparkle yarn, and it's a 4-ply, which is a fingering weight. And it's Westshire Spinners, which is a great company in the UK. And this yarn is called Silent Night. And it is 75% wool and 23% nylon and 2% polyester. So I'm so happy with this yarn. I really, really like it. So those are my socks that I've been working on. And then I am getting so much more comfortable with knitting. I decided to start another pair of socks for Paige on the 9-inch circulars, and I stopped using them because they were really hurting. Whoops, sorry, really hurting my hands. So I stopped using the 9-inch needles. But now that I'm knitting it a little looser and I'm a little bit more comfortable, I'm finding them, I'm just whipping through Pages. Pages is a smaller size, and I always use Kaylin's vanilla sock, a recipe, as she puts it. It's just a vanilla sock pattern. And Kaylin is the crazy sock lady, and I always have her listed below because I've always got some socks on the needles now. So these are Pages, and I have done 50 rows of knitting for Paige. After the cuff, I did a 18 count for the rib at the top, and I have done, yep, 50 rounds. So I am ready to start the heel flap on Paige's. Mine, I'm going to go to 60, but Paige being a child, I'm only going to go to 50. So I'm really happy how this is turning out. It's got the sparkle. It's the exact same yarn I'm using, but the colorway is Vintage Tinsel. And they were here last week, and I showed her the yarn, and she just loves the sparkle. So she's looking forward to these, but it's summertime, so I will give them to her, but she'll probably have to wait till the fall to use them. So that's another WIP I've been working on. And I've also been working on my sweater. And the yarn I'm using is Double Knitting by James C. Brett. And it is, let's see, does it say? It's got 550 meters, 601 yards, 80% acrylic, and 20% wool. And I don't see a color. Oh, it's just SH07. So that's the yarn I'm using. And the reason I'm showing you a brand new ball is because this ball has totally fallen apart. But I'm being very gentle with it. I don't want to get any knots in it. And I have done quite a bit. I am very pleased with myself. I'm just going to lean it up against me. So last week I was here and I have done, I'm going to say, about 3 or 4 inches. So I've gotten past my bust and working on the body now. So that's how far I've gotten. It's just straight stockinette. Oh, here comes the sun again. Stockinette, and it's turning out great, I think. Is it as good as a professional knitter? No, but I am a beginner, so I love the colors in it, and my colors, of course, in blues. So I'm very happy with that. It started off with a 1x1 rib at the top, and it's got, I don't know if you can see that there. So on the sleeve, you, I forget what this stitch is called, but it's got a stripe going down the arm right here. So it's just a little bit of interest on the sleeves. I am making this a short sleeve, so I'll have once I finish the body, I'll just have a few rounds to go. So I've got plenty of yarn. I've got this other ball here, and like I said, it's 600 yards. And I've got 3 more in there, so my daughter may get the same sweater. So I've been working on that. Excuse me. Oh, and I don't have a drink up here. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm a little behind, but that's fine. Let's see what else. I did a little bit on the baby blanket. If you remember, I've been doing the baby blanket, and it's just a cluster V stitch. And I'm just working on it slowly whenever I feel like I want to. Let's see, where am I here? So I did all this week, so I've more than doubled what I've got. So it's just a baby blanket. When I run out of yarn, I'm going to run out of yarn, and that'll be the length of it. And this is, it's in a bag, and you know what? This broke. It's broken. I got this yarn on clearance, and it's taped. It's Snuggly Wuggly Big. It's 1,263 yards. It's loops and thread. And it's 100% acrylic, made in Turkey. It recommends a 4mm hook, and that's what I'm using on it. And let's see what else. I think that's it. So that's the yarn ball there. Destroyed. It was destroyed at the back when I got it, but it ripped in my bag here. So I'm going to just keep it, and I'm working straight out of the bag, and all my yarn is in there. So I've been working on that, and I just, when I feel like picking it up, I pick it up. Let's see, this, there, hopefully that's a little better. With the sun going in and out, it keeps changing the lighting in here. So next time, I don't care if she's sleeping, I will close the window. Actually, why don't I go do that now? She's gone out of the room. I'm going to put you on pause for a minute. So I put you on pause, and then I went to start it, and I accidentally stopped it. I've been talking for 10 minutes and realized that it wasn't recording. So I'm not sure. So that was the baby blanket. And then I have one more WIP that I was working on. And that is my movie marquee, and I will put that up there. And I'm using scrap yarns for this. So this is the color that's on right now. It's a beautiful teal color. I have no idea what yarn this is. It's really soft. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. So this, I do not know what it is, but it's not wool. I know that. And it is a 4-weight, so it's going in my blanket. And then I've got some yellow and just a tan color. Some more purple. A blue. A different color bluey purple. And a lighter yellow. And then a baby blue yellow. And those are the colors I chose. I have plenty of more yarn. I have 4 1-foot square totes full of yarns that I call my scrap yarn, but I do cake them all up and use them. I try and use up my scraps for at least one of the blankets I'm doing each month for the my wheelchair Lapgan donations. So I'm just doing a C2C blanket, and I think it's turning out quite pretty. There we go. Those are the colors right there. And I've just started on this row. I started this a couple days ago. 2 nights of, just doing a little bit at a time. So that's what I'm doing for the movie Marquee this week. Do you want to come up here? She's, come on. Come on. She's deciding whether to jump or not. There she goes. There she is. There's Phoenix. Oh, who's a good girl. After she's in my arms, I am loaded down with cat hair. And we've got rollers all over the house to get the hair off us. Last night we were outside on the front porch, and it was just beautiful out there because the sun came out later on in the day. And I have some trimmers for her. So I trimmed her belly a little bit because I can't get underneath her belly to brush her. Every morning I brush her, and she's got silky fur, and I always like to keep her back end. Oh, see, here comes the cat here. Her back end, I always trim it down very short, just to keep her clean on the backside. So we did that last night, and she's looking great, ready for the summertime. So that was it for my my WIPs this week. Like I said, I can't even remember. I was talking about my glasses. These are another new pair of glasses. They've got blue and a bit of purple in it, and lighter on the bottom. But they have. I actually have them here because I went out to the car to get them. They have a snap-on sunglass like that, and they're magnetic. But I went to play baseball on Monday and with the sunglass part on, and because of the weight, I bent over and the glasses just slid off. They are loose. I don't like them too tight on my head, but I'm going to have to go back and get the earpiece bent a bit more so they don't slide forward on me. So that's something I'm going to do this afternoon, and I'm going to go look at some flowers for my hanging baskets, and I've decided to do a little bit of vegetables. We have a side garden with some trees, and it's only about 1.5 feet deep, but I can put a couple tomato plants in there and a pepper plant, and we'll see what else I see at the gardening store. So those are my plans for this afternoon, just to see what's out there and relax. It's a beautiful hot day out there today. They say it's going to feel like it's 31, which is this in Fahrenheit because I don't know what it is. But yeah, we've been having cold days and hot days, and you never know what you're going to get from day to day for our weather here in southern Ontario. So I think that's it for now. I hope you have a wonderful WIP weekend. To all my Canadian friends, have a wonderful long May 24 Victoria Day weekend. And I look forward to the fireworks on Monday night. They do them down at the lake. So we're going to go stand in my mom's condo and watch the fireworks from there. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.